Everybody, it's Mr. P again, coming to you with your e-learning lesson for Math 10 for Thursday, April 30th. And so far, we've begun our circles unit with a basic intro to circles on Tuesday's e-learning, and going over some terminology and segments in a circle. Yesterday's e-learning, we calculated the circumference of a circle. Remember, the circumference of a circle is just the total distance around a circle. Okay, and we use radius and diameter to do that. Remember, circumference is equal to 2 times pi times the radius of the circle, or remember, we could say it's equal to pi times diameter, since diameter is 2 times the radius, or radius is diameter over 2. Remember, for pi, we always use just 3.14 for our calculations. Today, we're going to look at a few examples. Let's say you're given the circumference and you're asked to find either the radius or the diameter, okay? So, let's go ahead and take a look. So, first example, let's say circumference of a circle is, let's see here, 28.26 meters, and then I ask you to find the radius. So let's do that. Okay, so since we're looking for the radius, we use c equals 2 pi r. Okay, so c equals 2 pi r. Plug in what we know. So we know circumference, 28.26. equals 2. Remember, pi is 3.14. Then you have r. Simplify a little bit. 2 times 3.14, that's 6.28. So 6.28 times r, 28.26 on the left side. Okay, how would I solve that? Okay, I would go ahead and divide by 6.28. And I would get a radius of 4.5, and that's meters. Okay, so just like yesterday, you're not going to round, so keep 4.5 as 4.5. Do not round. Don't round it up to 5, for example. And remember, units, it's just meters, because radius, again, that's just a distance. That's the distance halfway across the circle. Let's say circumference is, let's say they say circumference of a circle is 37.68 inches. And then you're asked, what is the diameter? Okay, so take a look at our formulas. Which formula has diameter in it? Circumference equals pi times d, or pi times diameter. Okay, so we know the circumference. So c equals pi times d. Circumference, 37.68. I'm plugging that in for c. Equals pi. We know that's 3.14. Our unknown is d, the diameter. So we'll go ahead and divide by 3.14, and you get diameter is equal to 12 inches. All right, so again, units in inches because it's simply a distance, right? Diameter is a distance, right? The distance all the way across the circle through the center. All right, let's look at one more example just to reinforce what we talked about here. So let's say it says the circumference of a circle is 125.6 yards. And then you're asked to find the radius. Okay, so for us to find the radius, we should be looking at the formula C circumference equals 2 pi r. Okay, because r represents the radius, that's the version we want to use there. So we'd say C, hey, that's 125.6 equals 2. Remember pi, we use 3.14. And then we have r here. Remember this becomes 6.28. We got r, so 125.6 equals 6.28. And then I'll go ahead and divide both sides by 6.28. And I would get a radius of 20 yards. Okay. Just a note here. I know we, got some whole numbers for answers, but again, do not round. If you get a decimal, do not round your answer. Keep it as is. So, like our first example, that was 4.5. Keep it as that. Okay. So any decimal answer you get, just keep it as a decimal. Don't round it up or down. Alright, so again, this is working backwards using the circumference formula to find the radius or the diameter of a circle. And your assignment for this is also on Alex, e-learning 430, April 30th. Okay, so until next time, this is Mr. P, and I'll see you guys later.